Hey YouTube, Gizmondo here again for part 2 of my Steelbook collection. Also, I should note this is take 2 as I've recorded this once before and that file failed. God damn. But anyway, here we go again. And first up we have Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which is a pretty decent film. I enjoyed it. There's the front. Oh. Spine, the back, and the inside. Just show that quickly. See if we can get through these quickly today, because we don't want to be hanging around too much. Show the open ones first. Next up is the Wolfman, which I recently got the other day. There we go. The front. Actually, you see the side and the back, which they've printed the information on the back on this one for once. I'm guessing this is one of the earlier Steelbooks. And there's nothing on the inside, especially with it being, I think, from 2010, is it? So maybe this was before they started doing the old cards instead. But I'm not sure. Or maybe it's the company that released it. Oh, stay there. You don't want to stay. Sit there then. Oh dear, my bad. Next up, as I'm trying to do this quickly today, let me shift that, is Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. In matte finish. Look at that. Whoa, I like these Steelbooks. They're pretty good, especially like the art design on them. Has this got any? Oh, it does have an inside artwork. I forgot about that. Look at that Medusa. Does look into her eyes. Alright, that's it for the open ones, I think. And so, just close that so we don't damage it for the rest of this video. Right, next up is Maniac Cop from Arrow Video Steelbook. I've actually yet to watch this film. Obviously, as you can see, because I haven't opened it, but I have never seen it in my life. Although I do remember the case being in the old video rental shops back in the day. And I was going to say who was in it, but I can't remember. But yeah, it's something I want to see. Another one from Arrow Video, which I got, what was it, at the weekend, is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Look at that. Again, it's a film I've never seen, but always used to in the old video shops. All that focus. Come on. I don't think it wants to today. Oh well. But this is the one that's got it on DVD as well as the Blu-ray in there, and as you can see, loads of features. Just good by me. We're getting around to watching that at some point. Next up, we have Commando Director's Cut. I remember Zavi released this. Whether it was an exclusive or not, I don't know. But can't go wrong with a bit of Arnie. Yeah. Next up is Training Day. Pretty good drama. What would you class this as? Drama, action drama, thriller maybe? I don't know. I'm confused. I just know cheap steel. Well, not cheap on this occasion, but it's a good performance by both men. Ethan Hawke and Denzel Washington. I may be rambling again. That's what I do when I'm talking about films to myself. It's like a mad disease. Sorry. Next up, we have Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. Now, I'll have to open this to see whether it is in a film format, or I presume it should be, or is it episodes like how they were released on YouTube. I'm not sure. but I think there's a second one coming, but I don't know when. This one also has the Blu-ray and art cards. See there, definitely got to open that at some point and rewatch and see what these art cards are. Yeah, as you can see, it was better when the sun was out earlier, and now it's just all gone grey. Very nice. Anyway, up next is Alien vs Predator. Crossover of two classic genre films. Can't go wrong with the Alien or the Predators. What can you say? Oh, embossed AVP. Yeah. And continue with the collection. I would say it's not a very good film, but Alien vs Predator. Requiem. I'm always forgetting how to say that. Requiem, isn't it? English, and I don't know how to say it. And that's embossed as well. This part around here. Yeah. As I say, bought it just to complete the AVP collection on Steelbook, and I think AVP started off as comic books as well. Is how these two got together, and I buy comic book films, as that's what a lot of mine are. So next up is Green Lantern. Once again, not the greatest of films, but enjoyable for what it is. You know, this has the extended cut, as it says on Blu-ray only. I don't know where this was released, but this is the Blu-ray, DVD and digital copy one, as said there. Unfortunately, it's got the blue on the front of it. I think this was it must be the UK release with the, but I don't know who it was by. Anyway, I forget where my camera is. Today it doesn't want to focus. Do you want to focus? Come on. Focus. Nope, it doesn't want to do it. Oh well. But yeah, as I say, I haven't got any these open yet. Some of them I plan to keep sealed, and some of them I will be opening eventually when I rewatch them, if I haven't already got them on a standard Blu-ray. So it's, you know. Up next is Man of Steel 3D. That's the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, and the ultraviolet code as well, which actually has run out. Oh well, I don't use them ultraviolet codes anyway. You know, it's easy enough to get a digital copy of a film if you need it. But yeah, not a bad film. Next up is Superman Returns on Steelbook. Once again, not the greatest of films, but I've not seen many people with this Steelbook. It seems to be a little bit rare. I don't know if it was limited to one shop or what in America or something. Maybe people can tell me. But yeah, I managed to pick this up at some point, and as I say, completes the comic book collection. Up next we have The Incredible Hulk, which I think was a Play.com exclusive for the UK. And obviously it's on its side, as you can see. Although this cellophane is bad. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly show these. Incredible Hulk, always a favourite character. Up next, obviously to follow that, was the film before it, is that Angry Hulk. Angry Hulk, or Angry Hulk, depending on who you're talking to. Who said that I heard it the other day? I can't remember. Ugh, you can't see these spines, can you? It's my bad. My bad filming technique. I forget what camera I'm using. Anyway, there's the Hulk. Not a bad Steelbook. Up next we have Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. Look at that, it'd be shiny. With Van Damme. I think this is... Is this number 4? I think. Is this 4 or 5? In the Universal Soldiers. You see there we go. I don't know. It was only $4.99 when I bought it though, so you know. Oh, one thing I didn't notice, which is it's got the 3D as well. That's handy. Up next, not the best film, as it's a reboot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I've always been a fan of them since it first came out. This was from the Entertainment Store, as you can see. That was a limited edition of 2,000 copies. Whether it's the same steelbook around the rest of the world, I don't know, or whether there was different editions. But that was to complete the collection once again. I still need to buy the original Turtles in Steelbook. Keep forgetting about that. Next up, Resident Evil Retribution. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago off of eBay for £5. Still brand new and sealed. I thought, hey, why not? You know, and it completes the Resident Evil, because I've got the first 4 just on standard Blu-ray, but not on Steelbook. Next up, favourite film of mine is The Crow. You can't get a finer film, in my opinion, you know. Brandon Lee's final. What can you say? If you haven't seen The Crow, you really should have. Besides being a great film, it's also directed by, what's his name, Alex, if I can see it somewhere, Alex, what's his name? Proyas, there we go. He also did Dark City, iRobot. Why does that look like someone's walked over it? It's just the cellophane. Okay, that's okay then. I was getting worried then. But yeah, there's The Crow. Up next we have V for Vendetta. If you can see it there. Sorry about the lighting today, people. It's it was sunny and the lighting was good, and now it's all gone grey and gone a bit funny. Anyway, V for Vendetta with the embossed across the front there. So these darker ones are harder to see. There we go. I quite enjoy this film. It's not bad, especially with the thing of blowing up British Parliament. Who doesn't dream of that? I jest, in case anybody's watching. I jest. Please don't hunt me down, Mr. Policeman. Up next is iRobot in 3D. Once again is that Alex Proyas embossed on the iRobot. There's people who love this and hate this, as with all films. I'm one of the ones that quite enjoy it. I don't mind a Will Smith film, especially when it's sci-fi. I like sci-fi. It's my life. Oh, what do we got next? Up next is the Inception. Look at that, Inception. That's not a bad little film. I quite enjoyed it when it came out. This is actually not the steelbook I ordered when buying this. I was actually buying Tron, but the person selling it had actually damaged the Tron, and so they said, do I want this instead? And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that, the same price. And at the time, you know, this was more expensive, but I thought, yeah, why not, I'll have it. Up next, to go with the comic books once again, is X-Men, the first X-Men. Quite enjoyable little film, you know. Who hasn't seen X-Men by now? But just standard steelbook, pretty plain, but hey, what you gonna do? And up next is X-Men 2, X-Men United. There we go. Let's see if we get through these a bit quicker now. We've already gone 13 minutes. And I'm not even halfway through. Oh my dear. Up next is X-Men The Last Stand. You can see where this is going. So I'm going to do my arms a bit further away there so you can see. Look at that. Nice little shot. Quite enjoy the X-Men films. Read the comics as a kid. Then we have X-Men Origins Wolverine. As I was saying, I enjoyed the X-Men. And used to read the comics, watch the cartoons. Enjoy the films. Look at that. X-ray of adamantium. It's quite shiny. You can see that. Let me see if I can. If I move this curtain a bit. Let me see, will that make any difference? I think a little bit. And up next is the Wolverine HMV exclusive Blu-ray 3D. As you can see right there. And you know, I quite enjoyed these films. You hear them getting quite panned by people and critics and everything, and to a degree, yes. But it's like everyone's expecting a masterpiece when it comes to a comic book film or one of these. You know, they're good films for what they are. Up next we have First Class. This is the Xavi reissue one. I don't know if it was an exclusive or not, but I know the first one, Steelbook, that came out for this, it cost an arm and a leg to get it, and it's like impossible. You see a lot of people have the French one, but I wanted the English one, so you know. Next is X-Men Days of Future Past. The Sentinel on the front there, once again still not opened, which I'm going to add these into the collection tonight probably, and I will do. There we go. Trying to get through these quickly now. Up next is Planet Hulk, Marvel animated feature. This I would suggest people watching, especially if you're a fan of the Hulk. It is a bloody good film. Bloody good film. I rewatched it the other day because it was on Netflix, I think. And yeah, really enjoyable. I hope they make another one like that. Up next is, we have Alien 3. Embossed on the front there, the Alien 3 bit. Standard Steelbook, pretty plain. These were pretty cheap pickups for, you know, like £5. And next up is Alien Resurrection, once again, embossed on the front, the Alien, you know, standard little steelbook. It's not much to them. They're pretty light as well, and they've got the border ones. I'm not a big fan of the border ones, but hey. Up next we got Die Hard 4.0. Look at that, it's not a bad little steelbook. Once again, this was another like £5 pickup. All sales. Ooh. Who doesn't love a bit of Die Hard? Still need to get a couple of these on a Blu-ray, yeah. And then we have Die Hard 2, which I got as well, which was another £5. There we go. And then I shall... Oh, next up is Batman Begins. This is the Denmark version, maybe? Or Netherlands, Holland, whichever it is, I forget. Somewhere like that. You know, as this is not wanting to play ball today by zooming in or out, focusing. Oh, there we go, we got a little bit of focus. Maybe someone can tell me. But I'm not sure if it's got different features from the standard one or not, but that was a bit of an accidental buy on my part. Next up is Speed. Once again, cheap steelbook to buy, £5. Thought why not? Just to put it in there in the collection, and plus it gets me on Blu-ray. Next up we have AI with the embossed A and I on the front of it. That's not a bad little film. Once again, sci-fi, one of my favourite genres. It's was that Spielberg? I think it was. I'm not sure, because I forget things. Because I'm very bad with the memory, and very good at times, depending on what it is. I think it is. Might have to rewatch that soon. Cool. Look at that lighting. Not the best today. Why did you have to forsake me, son? Up next, we have the limited edition steelbook of Dracula. Maybe what I should do is move them out of my light. It's my bad, isn't it? There we go. Plus, where I'm sitting, I can't see the screen that well. Alright, Dracula Untold. If you can see that. There we go. I quite enjoy this film. I like vampires, supernaturally stuff. And I think there's supposed to be a second one of this, or another film that continues this on, but I'm not entirely sure. If anybody knows anything, let me know. Whew, we're getting to the end of this now. It's pretty hot in here. for a day that was hot and it's now gone grey outside. Yeah. Let me see if I can move this. Right, up next we have Transformers, the first one. Transformers along here is all embossed. I think this was from play.com originally, for the UK anyway. There we go, let's see if we get through these pretty quickly, because it's getting hot. Oh, that wasn't clever. And then Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, once again Transformers is embossed. I should really have done that, I think. Yeah, there's that. See if we can get through these quickly, because we got to the 20-minute mark. Next up is Transformers Dark of the Moon. Let's see, that's embossed as well, so is Dark of the Moon. And there we go. And I'll show one more for this video, which is Transformers Age of Extinction. And that's all debossed on the Transformers. I know there's a few different versions of this. You can see it there. Depending on where you buy it from, exclusive covers and everything. And a film that I quite enjoyed. So that's part 2 of the Steelbook collection. There will be a part 3, a smaller video next, because this one's got on for 20 minutes already. But hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe and comment if you want. And yeah, catch you next time, peeps.